Hey, fire signs. Welcome to your weekly messages for August 9th through the 15th. Second week of August. Here we go. I don't know about you, but time is just continuing to move faster and faster. It's wild. So this is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, welcome, and hey, cross watchers. Or if you were just drawn to this video by the title, hello, welcome. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you are returning, hi, welcome back. All of my information is in the description box below, so please feel free to contact me if you'd like to book your own personal reading. Follow me on social media, check out my website, etc. So yesterday, 8/8 was the peak of the Lionsgate portal. It happens every year. It's really easy to remember. 8/8 Lionsgate rhymes. And Leos, you should especially pay attention because it happens in your sign. And it goes from about the last week of July through about the second week of August every year. So the peak of the portal is on 8/8. But the energy goes about a week either way. And if you are not familiar with Lionsgate, I talked a lot about it in the general reading last week and a little bit in the general reading this week. Plus, the internet is a vast, wonderful place full of information. So feel free to check it out. It took me a few years to really understand. Like at first, it sounded really out there, and now I completely understand it and embrace it. So with some study, it might make more sense. And there are plenty of YouTube readers out there that can explain it far better than I ever could. Cliff Notes version. It's when our sun, the Earth, and the star Sirius, which is the brightest star in our sky and is like exponentially brighter than the sun in our solar system, come into alignment, and a whole slew of cosmic energy comes in and light, and it helps us to consciously awaken, spiritually awaken, and also with our DNA. Like changes our DNA. It's really cool. All about ascension, getting our souls up closer to the divine source of love. So all about raising your vibe. All right, let's see what messages want to come through this week. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading, so take it for what it is. And these are the messages that want to come out this week. We're all at different parts of the timeline, so for some, this could be happening this week. For others, this is just messages that want to come through, or whenever you're watching this, these are messages for you at that time. Gender is always neutral. So if I say he or she, it's just the depiction of the card, like a king is a he, a queen is a she. Don't try to pigeonhole yourself into a reading. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. Check out your other placements. So if this is your sun sign, check out your moon, rising, and Venus. Might resonate more for you or just give you additional pieces to the puzzle. But I do hope that something in here, some nugget of wisdom, resonates for you. And if you would like your own personal reading, feel free to contact me. All right, fire signs. What's up? Whew, starting off hot. Death. It's a beautiful card. Actually, okay, so fun fact for those of you who don't know, I see myself as the high priestess. So I always look at the high priestess in any deck and see if that resonates for me. And if it does, if I can see myself in the deck, then I go ahead and purchase the deck. And I love the high priestess in this deck. But the one that sealed the deal is this beauty right here. I knew that I wanted this deck when I saw her. Death, sign of Scorpio. Don't panic. It does not mean 99.9% of the time, it has nothing to do with a physical death. It is simply a transformation. It's the end of a cycle, the end of something. Major arcana, so it's something major in your life that's ending. But It's okay. Don't panic. It's all for the highest and greatest good, right? King of Swords in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups in reverse, Five of Wands. Okay. So the King of Swords in reverse. So this is air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Give it to you upright so that you can, that's what she said. I can't. Anyway, I'll try to be good, I promise. So, King of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but you could be dealing with somebody like that. In reverse, somebody who's very cold, callous, calculating, manipulative, mind games, maybe a little bit of gaslighting. So with this energy, it doesn't have to be an air sign. Sometimes it helps people. So the feeling in general is somebody who's cold, callous, manipulating, gaslighting kind of energy. Somebody who's not using their head, maybe, because swords is all about our intellect. So maybe they're not thinking about it. We'll see what comes out when we clarify. Eight of Wands in reverse. So this is communication, action, all the things. So not so much. Maybe you guys aren't talking right now, or you're not talking. Maybe it's just surface level. It's like small talk. Two of Pentacles. This is about balance. I specifically see the Two of Pentacles as like work-life balance. And she's trying very hard to make sure that those are balanced and even energies. The Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So double Scorpios here. Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, Knights are all about taking action. So taking action from the heart. So not so much. Maybe you're saying, you know what, I'm done here. Especially here with this Five of Wands, this conflict. Like they're not real happy. They just had a fight. So that very well could be. All right, let's clarify here. To me, and I try to be as neutral as possible, but this looks like the end of a relationship of some sort. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be a working relationship. I mean, we have relationships with all types of people. It doesn't just have to be romantic relationships. It could be business partnerships. It could be a friendship. Could be a familial, like you and your sibling had it out. You know, whatever it is for you. Cancer. Venus is going into the sign of Cancer. So, and we also have Chiron, the wounded healer, still in retrograde through mid-December. So it's very possible. With Venus going into the sign of Cancer, Cancer is all about the home and family. So it could be like getting very loving. There's going to be extra emphasis. Something could be coming up that it's not very loving. It's not exactly what you were hoping for, especially with Chiron there, the wounded healer, bringing up opportunities for healing, emotional healing. So it might not be all sunshine and roses, but if you're single, it could be bringing some love into your life. Just, you know, be aware. All kinds of energy going on. Okay, death. Beautiful depiction of death. Love it. It's a little softer. Okay, for sure. Yep. Okay. So some of you are definitely dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. This guy right here, and again, it's neutral. This knight right here is, he's ready to go. He's mounted up on the horse. They're galloping away. He's got his sword at the ready. we're going to cut out anything that no longer serves us. Beautiful. Two of Wands, you're making a choice. Wands are action. So you're making a decision and you are moving forward with that action, and you're doing it very quickly. Fast action. So here's the Ace of Swords in reverse. You're not too worried about thinking about it. You're not going to think too much about this. You're going to act. And fire signs, that's so you. That is so you. I love you dearly. I really do. Some of my favorite people are fire signs. But yeah, you're not necessarily being impulsive. I don't see like a Page of Wands here. You're not being impulsive. You're more just like a very fast decision, and you're doing it. The Hermit, sign of Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. In general, this is more like going within, doing some soul searching, seeing what's right for you. So this could be a major relationship that is coming to an end in some way, or transforming in some way. You could be going from partners to being just friends, or not. It depends on what's going on. But you're doing some soul searching. You're figuring out what it is. One of the beautiful things, I was just talking with someone about this the other day. One of the beautiful things about relationships, especially long term, when they come to an end, is that you can see the lesson. You can look back and you can say, my God, why did I spend so much time in such a horrible, crappy relationship or situation? It's like sometimes it takes a while for us to learn what we will and won't tolerate, what we will and will not allow people to do, how to treat us in a relationship of any kind. We hopefully grow from that experience. And it looks like that here. The Death and the Hermit cards very much carry that energy of going with, like, something's transforming. Maybe you're the one that's transforming. Something transformational is happening. I'm going to write that down for you guys. Transformational. For sure. King of Swords in reverse. Not wild about that energy. Not. I'm just telling it like it is. Not super thrilled to see that there. Woo, Death again. Ooh, Lovers, Two of Swords, Justice in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. All right, some of you are certainly dealing with an air sign, especially if it's a Libra here with Justice. Death yet again. So here's a different card. There you go. So with this one, it's definitely a darker energy. This is for sure. You're like, no, you're not doing this to me anymore. I am not going to allow you, whoever this is, I am not going to allow you to manipulate me, to gaslight me, to make me feel like it's my fault, for you to be completely indecisive. Like, I'm sick of it. And you're done. Like, we're done here. Lovers, definitely. Sign of Gemini, could definitely be a relationship, especially a major relationship here. So you guys could have been together for a long time. You could have been married. However this looks for you. Could be a soulmate or a divine partner, twin flame, however you prefer to label it. Could be that kind of energy coming in. Maybe you thought that that person was the divine, like the one, and it's like, well, F you. If you're going to treat me like that, that is not loving, and you are not the one if that's how you're treating me at all. Two of Swords in reverse. So you're afraid to make a decision. Maybe you're afraid, even though this person's being really crappy with you, maybe you're afraid to hurt them. Maybe you're afraid to move on in some way. You're afraid of this decision that you have to make. But with the Two of Wands there, I think that you're you're more making the decision and acting on it than you are sitting and thinking about it for too long. Justice in reverse. Sign a Libra, so you could be leaving a Libra. In general, justice in reverse, divorce, for sure. Like, even if you weren't married on paper, you're dissolving your relationship, splitting up your assets, something like that. Seven of Pentacles, back to the drawing board. So again, evaluating. Because this relationship ended the way that it did, you're taking a step back and you're like, all right, so most of us don't get, and I've said this in 2 other readings too, most of us don't get married thinking that we're going to get divorced, right? Most of us get married knowing that or at least intending that we're going to stay with the person, at least for a while, right? So maybe you did. Maybe you're together like 7 years. 7 Pentacles. It could be 7 years you were together. Just in general, you're taking a step back and you're like, what is it that I will and won't tolerate? What did I learn? What did I learn about myself in this situation? What did I take with me? What lessons am I taking with me throughout all of this? What do I want to create in the future? 8 of Wands in reverse. Ooh, all right. Lots of reversals here. So, High Priestess in reverse, sign of Pisces. Intuitive. So this could be you didn't listen to your intuition, or maybe you weren't listening to your intuition. Maybe you're leaving a Pisces. We got a lot of representation here, a lot of different signs, a lot of different energies. So take what resonates for you. So not listening to your intuition, not being into, not communicating with your higher self and spirit. Queen of Wands. Why, hello, fire signs. Hello. So could be another fire sign. In general, just someone who is very in control. Look at her. She's so Leo. She's like raw, down to the red hair and everything. So just being very much in your power. You're in control of your own destiny. You know where you're going. Feeling empowered. 7 of Wands, maybe a little defensive, but definitely some healthy boundaries. Setting some healthy boundaries. Could be, if it's defensive, check out all these wands. So it could be like everybody's looking at me, everybody's judging me, or you're afraid of that. Like, look at all these people who might be concerned about what I'm doing. F them, right? No, this is me. This is my choice. This is what I'm doing. Stay out of it. Chariot in reverse, sign of Cancer. Not feeling stuck, not making a decision. So again, that 2 of Swords in reverse energy. And maybe because you're not communicating with this person, that's what's making you feel stuck and defensive, stuck in defense mode. 3 of Swords in reverse. You're not like hurt about it. You're not super sad about it. Maybe it's more frustrating to you. That would be fire sign energy. Devil in reverse, sign of Capricorn. We legit have everybody here. So the death card, that was earlier. The devil in reverse. So getting out of addictions, getting unstuck. Maybe you felt chained down. Don't do that to a fire sign, especially a Sagittarius. Whoa, do not make them feel stuck. So maybe you did. Maybe you felt stuck. Chariot in reverse. You felt chained down. You felt like this was not moving you forward. It wasn't evolving your soul enough to be happy. 2 of Pentacles. She is very much giving me Cinderella vibes. So there's her pumpkin in the background, and she's at the staircase with the shoe and all the things. So Cinderella vibes there. 3 of Cups. Okay. Three of Cups. So this is typically about celebration, being happy. Um, with the Two of Pentacles here, you're balancing and trying to make yourself happy. Could be third party. Typically, if it's in reverse, I'll read it as third party. Could, especially with the Two of Pentacles, you could be trying to balance. So if that's for you, there you go. The Eight of Swords in reverse. So getting out of that mental prison, getting unstuck, taking off the blindfold and seeing that you're not surrounded by bars. You're not caged. You're not. You're free to go. Freeing yourself too. Seven of Swords, maybe you're sneaking around. Maybe they're sneaking around. Especially, Three of Cups there. Could be a third party. Putting it out there. Doesn't mean that it is. But also just kind of like sneaking around in the middle of the night, doing your thing. Do what you do you, whatever makes you happy. Just make sure everybody's consensual. And then could also be kind of like feeling cast out from society. That can come with the Seven of Swords energy. The Star. Wish upon a star. Sign of Aquarius. So it could be that you're wishing for something or someone to come in and help you to feel balanced. Because right now you don't feel balanced and free, and that's your wish. That's what you want. Queen of Swords in reverse, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yeah, some of you are for sure leaving an air sign. Again, cold, just like the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So because we got the King and Queen in the same suit, it could be a soulmate, divine partnership kind of thing. Just because they are your twin flame doesn't mean that you should be with them if they're not healed. Especially both of these in reverse here. But general, just very cold, kind of like a tongue like a sword, very bitey, not fantastic energy there. Strength in reverse. Maybe you don't feel strong enough. Sign of Leo. Hello, Leo. Maybe you don't feel strong enough to do this. Maybe you feel like this is just sapping all your energy. Maybe it's just that you are required to draw upon your inner strength. I see the Strength card in reverse is inner strength as well. Queen of Cups. So some of you could also for sure be leaving a water sign. We got water energy all over here. This is also self-care. So if this is in reverse, you're not feeling nurtured, you're not feeling like you're taking care of yourself, or that you have time for self-care or the opportunity. Like maybe they make you feel guilt, especially the gaslighting thing. Maybe they make you feel guilty for taking care of yourself, for exercising, eating right. Like if you're just trying to get healthier, it's like, who are you doing that for? Me. I'm doing it for me. Because I want to be around. Because I want to be as healthy as can be. Because I want to live whatever time I have on this planet, not worrying about taking medication, whatever it is. This is self-care. If it's a person, it could also be someone who's emotionally manipulative, someone who, like I said, makes you feel bad for taking care of yourself. Or taking, like, why are you spending money on massages? What do you need a massage for? To de-stress? What are you so stressed out about? I don't know. Work, life, you? Take what resonates. But yeah, self-care. And then Five of Swords. So Five of Swords, this is conflict. Like somebody is a decided victor, but it's like at what cost? Typically you see somebody walking away. So somebody here and then somebody else walking away. So take it how it resonates for you. All right. Now, Knight of Cups in reverse with the Five of Wands. Fighting. The Sun in reverse. Not happy. Mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, right? Not happy. The moon, secrets being revealed, 2 pentacles in reverse, 6 of pentacles, 9 of cups in reverse. Okay, yep. Moon, Pisces, Cancer, hello. So, secrets. Something's coming to light. Whether, I mean, it doesn't have to be, it could be something big like cheating, hiding money, that sort of thing. But it could also just be, like you're seeing clearly now because you got this 8 of Swords in reverse. So it's more like not this kind of explosive secret, but like I wasn't seeing anything. I was choosing not to see this, and then it's, oh, there's a giant spotlight on it and I can't ignore it now. 2 pentacles in reverse this time. So feeling off balance for sure. 6 of pentacles. You just want to make sure everything is balanced. Time, all of your resources, your time, your money, whatever it is, you want to make sure everything is fair and balanced. And it hasn't been. 9 of cups in reverse. So you're not feeling like a boss babe. You're not feeling in charge of yourself. You're not feeling like you're independent. Maybe there's some codependency issues. Maybe it's them that's codependent upon you, or you're afraid that if you guys separate that you're not going to be able to have the same luxuries and physical comforts that you did when you were together, because 2 incomes are always better than 1, right? However, here's the thing. Nobody else is in charge of you but you. And you're not in charge of anybody else but you. I mean, I know kids are different, but when we're talking about a relationship, it's like it's not anyone else's concern. Are you safe? Are you sheltered? Are you eating? Are you clean? I mean, that's anybody who loves you would make sure of that. But the rest of it, that's on you. And sometimes when we're forced to embrace that 9 of pentacles, when we are forced to pay for things on our own, I know I've been through this myself. I didn't know, but from childhood, I was told basically to have codependency issues, that someone was going to take care of me. And through my first divorce, I realized, I should say my divorce from my first marriage, I had to become incredibly resilient. I had to learn how to rely upon myself. And things weren't as cozy. Believe me, when I had to pay my own rent, my own phone bill, my own TV, and buy my own groceries and all the things, and take care of he was a small child at the time. It's like, whoa. But then you realize that you can do it. You can do it. All right, fire signs, let's get some mermaid energy going here. Some playful energy. This deck is no longer in print, just so you're aware. Empowerment. Beautiful. You're more powerful than you realize, and it's safe to be powerful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous card. So, yeah, embrace that. Embrace that energy. You are more powerful than you realize. You don't have to be afraid of any of that. So let's see. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. This is still in print. Collette, Baron-Reid. Let's see what untapped was. It's not things that are necessarily hidden from you. It could be things that you just haven't seen yet, that you can't see with your 3D eyes. Just wanted to come out. The Sun Dancers. Joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. Number 32. Gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful energy right there. So embrace your inner child. Like I said, don't cage. Do not tie down a fire sign. Embrace. Maybe dancing. Maybe dancing makes you happy. Do it. Before I pull from Isis, I'm going to pull Alice. Alice in Wonderland. Celebrate life. Life is too short to deal with cold, callous, manipulative bitches. Let's just put it that way. Dance out in the sun. You go outside, dance like nobody's watching. We're all mad here. Love it. With chess and everything, yes. Everyone is a little different. Gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love Alice. I do. I'm Alice. She's my favorite princess because she's not a princess. And she saves herself. So we're all mad here. We are. We're all freaking crazy. Everybody's a little different. For sure. Embrace your uniqueness. Dance like nobody's watching. Awesome. 36, shine bright like a candle. I just heard shine bright like a diamond by Rihanna. Diamonds. You will make it through this. You will. You are the artist of your own life story. That Starry Night kind of influence back there. You're the artist of your own story. You get to decide. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. You get to decide. You paint your picture. God loved my mother, but when I went through the divorce of my first marriage, she wigged big time. This is where the codependency issues come in. She told me verbatim, the bright golden picture that I had for you has just been shattered. And I'm like, how dare you? You can have a picture that you want of my life, but how dare you hold me to it? The only picture that a parent should have for their child is happy. Happy. Be happy. Go forth and prosper. Be happy in life. Don't hurt anybody. Don't let anybody hurt you. Be happy. Period. Do not tell me who I should be married to and why and what and blah, blah, blah. No. You're the artist of your own life. And that is exactly how I have raised my son. And if he was a girl, how I would have raised her, my daughter. Absolutely. No one has any right to tell you what colors to use on your canvas. Where that tree needs to go, that you need more flowers. No, that's for you to decide. I love that. You are the artist of your own story, your own life painting. So remember, we're all mad here. Love it. All right. So I'm going to use the Isis Oracle. It's new to me. I haven't had the opportunity to play with it very much, so I'm really excited to use it here. I wanted to use this oracle specifically because of the Lion's Gate and the ties with ancient Egypt. So here we go. Yes. The flower of life, divine creativity and manifestation. Oh, is that beautiful? Look at that card. And I initially read power of life. I was like, yeah, because she looks like she's doing that, right? I don't have guns, but I'm working on it. She's very powerful, and the bird is sitting willingly. It is not chained. It is not leashed. There is nothing. The bird is sitting, and it reminds me of Horus. And the way that she's got her eye is the eye of Horus. All-seeing eye. Flower of life. Let's see what the guidebook has to say. I like to read from the guidebook because sometimes it gives us, excuse me, a word or a phrase or an idea that we wouldn't have thought of otherwise. Okay. Divine creativity and manifestation. You are entering a fertile period of your life. Focus on your innate creativity and how potent this is becoming and watch it rapidly grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. You are the artist of your own life story. Co-create with the universe. Allow this transformation to come in. That's beautiful, guys. That is incredible. This is my favorite reading so far, and I've done 3. So, yay. Love it. All right, guys. Hopefully something in here resonated for you. I hope that you are all well and that you have a fantastic week. Please feel free to contact me if you would like your own personal reading. As always, thank you for joining me. Take care.